Oh, there's a good one. All right.
We back live, Views from the Chair podcast.
Views from a chair.
Yeah, man. How was the weekend, man?
It was good, man. It was hot. I bounced around a lot this weekend. It was good. Let me turn my shit off real quick. What did I do? I did a lot of golfing this weekend, actually. It was nice. My uncle died on Friday, so I'll have to talk about that in a bit. But before I get into that, Friday I went golfing. Saturday, what did I do? What the fuck did I do Saturday? Huh.
Funny shit is I just tried to go through my pics to see what I did over the weekend. I don't have any.
Wow, I cannot remember at all what I did on Saturday. Friday I went golfing, and then I went out to Main Street. We were talking about that. Main Street when kids aren't in school is a fun time.
Yeah, very relaxing and calm.
It's like there's a bunch of different shit to do, so it's nice. It's a good time. And then Saturday, I forget what I did, but I did something for the most part. Sunday I went golfing again. And then I went out in Philly that night. Then Monday I went kayaking, and then I cut grass. And then
kayak trip?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I went kayaking Monday, and then Tuesday, the 4th, Tuesday the 4th, I went golfing again.
Nice.
A lot of golf, man. What'd you get into?
Made my way out there late last week.
Well, that's unfortunate. Don't remember getting a call. Oh, shit, we did hang out on Thursday, too. I had a busy-ass week. I forgot about that.
I dismissed the hangout.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot all about that. Yeah, we did hang out on Thursday. That was fun. Thursday was fun. You know, it's funny. We was on the roof on Thursday late as shit. And then Sunday, the front desk fella was hating on me. He kicked me off the roof at 11. He was like, yo, it's closed.
That's bullshit, man.
See, weird as shit, bro. We be up here late as shit all the time. You freaky boy.
I'm like, damn, we was out there kind of late the other day.
Yeah, the fuck, dog, we've been out there till 2 in the fucking morning before. Now all of a sudden I'm on the cabana, fucking playing ICU and shit, and this motherfucker's over there taking me off. Yo, you on some weird shit, bro. Damn.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Fuck. Weird ass boy.
Yeah, shit. Thursday, that shit was enough for me. I don't think I did anything the rest of the weekend. And if I did, I'm blanking. And then Tuesday, 4th of July, I took it as a day off and just fucking chilled.
Yeah, that's a good call. You didn't do fireworks?
I did not do fireworks. I'm not a fan of fireworks. I think they might be the most overrated holiday celebration is going to see fireworks.
I like fireworks. I'm just
maybe I'm a party pooper, but that shit is just boring to me. I've never seen fireworks, and I was like, oh shit, them shits was fire. Even though I was little, I was just never a fan.
Yeah, I'm not going out of my way to see them, but I do like fireworks.
I do like. I'll say this: I like neighborhood fireworks. I don't really care for the big show. When that shit right there, and they got all the dumb shit shooting out, sparklers, all the little dumb shit. That's cool because it's just all right. But when it's everybody gathered around just to watch fireworks, I see 2 or 3 of them explode, and I'm like, all right, I'm over this shit.
Yeah. So I was busy as fuck this weekend for the most part. I was really bouncing around a lot. So it was fun. And like I said, my Uncle Pat passed away on Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you get that off.
Obviously not fun. I'm a little different with death now. He had cancer for 6 months, so it was kind of quick, honestly. It was diagnosed stage 4, and then a second round came of stage 4, different type of skin cancer. So it was a bounce back, and then a setback, and then a bounce back, and then a setback, and then he ended up passing at his house, which I'm sure was nice for him.
Condolences there.
all his family was there and whatnot. And I think I have like a little warped perception on death now because I've experienced so much to where like I don't want to say I don't get sad because I do get sad. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Great guy, like always had a nice relationship with my Uncle Pat, dope dude. You know his son, we played basketball with him. Spiffy dude, like 6'4", big as fuck, well dressed, always had Jordans on. But when people die, just kind of think of like an appreciation of life in general. Now, like it's like, yo, like when I think about that shit, I'm like, damn, that is sad, but that's an inspiring life to live. You know, like if you make it to 65 and you're married for 42 of those years, same lady, you get to see your son grow up to be 41, 42 years old. You get to see your grandkids end up being like 16 and 19. Like you've seen 2 generations grow up after you, retired from a highly decorated career. Like you get to leave a nice little legacy with your family and whatnot. Like that's an inspiring life.
Yeah.
It's like a dope, like that's like, obviously we all want to live as long as possible, as like, as well as we can. But like, to get all that done in 65 years is like, that's fucking goals.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunate situation. So I mean, condolences to my cousin and his mom. It's not ideal. Cancer sucks, bro. I mean, cancer's tough. Cancer's tough.
Yeah.
Cancer's tough.
Not to harp on cancer, but it is kind of crazy how much money goes into it and just haven't found nothing for it. Like, we haven't found nothing. That shit's fucked up.
Cancer's crazy, especially because, like, also, like, I guess, like, you would say, like, the kind of fucked up, well, really fucked up part about it was he was healthy. Like, he didn't smoke, didn't drink, was, like, athlete his whole life. And then to get hit with cancer at 65, because 65 is still young.
Yeah, for sure.
I think average age, like, men live to be, like, 82 now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I couldn't imagine, bro, like being 65, just retired, like, and within 6 months, like, that's fucking brutal.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Man, that's fast, yeah.
Like, that's quick, dog. Like, that's fucking half a year. And, like, yeah, that shit sucks. Cancer sucks.
Yeah, man, fuck cancer. Damn.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna harp too much. I was gonna go into that, but it's like I would tell you, like, no.
We don't, fuck it. It's sad already.
Like, motherfuckers know, like, when I pass away, like, I just hope, like, everybody is able to, like, take that as, like, a, like, nice, like, moment to, like, everybody get along and really celebrate me. Like, if there's any, like, if there's any riffraff or, like, tension or anything, not to say to him, but, like, I think, like, it's weird. Like, I've experienced so much death every time there's, like, some kind of, like, little, like, tidbits or, like, fallouts or what's it called. And, like I said, when I look at it, I'm like, damn, like, we're so privileged to be alive every day.
Yeah.
I hope when I pass away, like, all my friends and family and whatnot are able to just, like, get along and really celebrate me and not necessarily be sad. Like, if I die, like, it is what it is. Like, my life was dope. Like, it was dope. So
yeah, I definitely have thought about that, like the death part. Like, don't be sad. Like, my shit was good. Like, I don't know why I've thought that before, but I've definitely told myself, like, I hope people not sad because, like, my life was pretty cool.
I've mapped out my whole funeral. My mom's got that shit in a notebook. Like, I hope it's a fucking party. Like, yo, shit was lit over here. I didn't waste a day. Like, I wasn't pondering what I'm doing with my life or, like, none of that shit. Shit has been lit. Shit's been lit lately as well. But yeah.
I drink it right here.
It's been lit. But yeah, rest in peace to Uncle Pat. Stand-up guy. Yeah, ideal life. If I live half the life he lives and become half the guy he was, it's a fucking win for me, for sure.
Nice, man. I do remember this past weekend, though, I did spend some time out in Baltimore. Baltimore, underrated spot, man. Underrated spot.
I've had good times out in Baltimore.
Yeah. Shout out to Baltimore, man. I did go out there, so my weekend wasn't as boring as I thought. I just had to think a little bit.
Yeah, Baltimore's a good time. Dude, I'll talk about it a little bit before because you didn't watch it. But The Idol with your boy The Weeknd, the worst fucking show I've ever watched in my life. And I think I told you and Flocka that after episode 1. You guys were like, sounds kind of intriguing to me. Like, I don't know.
It sounded good.
The shit is fucking trash, bro. Trash. And it was like one of them Johns you was mad at because you're watching it and you're like, all right, I gotta see the next episode to see like if this shit gonna get better. Is it ever gonna get better? And it's so bad that they ended it early.
I mean, the reason I feel like, well, I can't speak for Flock, but for me, well, I had a little hope was just the fact that it was on HBO. And I mean, what trash HBO product do we know them to have? Even good shows they cancel. So it's like, if they putting money behind the show and getting somebody like The Weeknd, I'm not sure if The Weeknd can act or not, but
they can't.
When you hear The Weeknd's name in a TV show, you like, all right, well, this shit must be serious. And then the way they was marketing it, and I mean, I don't watch TV, but I seen the fucking ads for the shit, so I'm like, damn, this shit reaching me. And then for it not to deliver, it's kind of disappointing.
And like even how they shot it was weird too, because The Weeknd I didn't realize was a smaller guy. Did you know that he's a small dude? Yeah. I didn't realize he was a small dude. And how they shoot smaller guys as they always shoot below, or like they're able to make them look tall. And he looked small as shit the whole time. It's like, yeah, you can't have the main character look small. And you could tell they rushed the ending because it was so bad. None of it was tied up. It was a plot twist that you could see was coming from a grip away. The plot twist was ass as well. Like, you're not going to watch it, right? Spoiler alert. They fucking, this girl, they think she's in like a cult by this fucking pimp The Weeknd. Like, he manipulates it into her meeting all her artists and so and so, because she's a pop star. And then she puts all her artists on, and then her whole PR team gets him out of the picture. They say he's a pimp, he's a racist, rapist. They trash him. And then the finale ends with her bringing him 6 weeks later, her bringing him out on the stage and saying, let me introduce you to the love of my life. And then she makes out with him. And it's like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense, dog. Your whole team just had a big-ass Time article, and he got convicted as a fucking rapist pimp. And now you're bringing him on stage in front of your pop audience saying, this is the love of my life, you making out with him, and everybody cheering? That doesn't make any fucking sense, yo. It doesn't make any sense, yo. That doesn't make any sense. And then it was like, oh, the plot twist is, actually, she was the manipulator the whole time. Ooh, what the fuck are we talking about, yo?
I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if I just made this up or I heard this, but I feel like I heard this somewhere.
The shit is fucking trash, bro.
I heard that the show was like 80% done. And then, I don't know if it was The Weeknd or somebody else, but they read the script or seen the show and then said it was trash and they redid the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Is it true?
Yeah, I heard that as well. They said he came in and then they brung in the Euphoria guy and they reshot everything, and it went from like a show about how females are manipulated into the industry as the plot twist of actually they have all the power, which is a freaky fucking switch.
Yeah,
it's a freaky switch.
So I could see if that really happened, that's probably why the show fucking sucked.
It would make sense, bro, because they kept doing like episode 4, like had like her boyfriend get finessed into them setting him up with a rape charge. So like The Weeknd set it up, and it's like that never got resolved. And then it was like, oh, they said that she made this guy sign a contract so he couldn't sing anymore. That never got resolved. It was like, where the fuck is the resolution here, yo?
Just random shit happening.
Just random shit, never tied back. Never tied back. All they're doing is fucking and dry humping. The whole shit and singing. That's it.
Dude, that's what I seen in the first episode. I'm like, it's a lot of titties in this shit.
It's just
like, titties.
It's like BT uncut for 5
no
episodes.
Dialogue, just titties.
It's just fucking and music, and that's it. And none of the songs were like, ooh, I need to go check this out either, dog. And shit was trash, bro.
That's definitely disappointing to hear.
Trash.
I thought it was going to be something crazy coming from The Weeknd. HBO seems to always deliver, and they seem like they ahead of the curve, whether it's Insecure, whether it's Euphoria, whatever, Succession. They just got fire shit, and to hear this shit flop like that to the point you end it early, that shit is crazy.
You the little interview where Lil Reese doing the 2 thumbs down shit.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm watching it. Just mentally done.
You gotta
Done.
make the
Done.
sound.
Done.
Like, damn.
Like, shit was trash, bro. Shit was trash. Trav, does sex still sell? No, because we're so overexposed to it. It's not exciting anymore.
Yeah,
It's not like, oh shit, they're getting raunchy and graphic. We've seen it all already.
I feel like we expect it to be nowadays.
On an
And it's
HBO
not
show?
as, oh my gosh, isn't it? Yeah, HBO, you expect to see it. If you don't see it, it's not an HBO show.
If there's not sex scenes in an HBO show, it's not an HBO show. So like none of that shit is like. It was like. I have never seen 50 Shades of Grey, but I imagine that that's how it was. And it was almost overly sexual to the point like it didn't have any correlation in the story. And it didn't make sense. Like it just didn't make sense, bro. Like it's like the Weeknd's manipulating this lady the whole time to get the best music out of her, and like he's playing mind tricks on her, but the whole time she was actually mind tricking him into playing mind tricks on her to get the best. And it's like, if that bitch was that creative, why the fuck wouldn't she do it the whole time?
Yeah.
Like that shit.
And the crazy shit is, hearing you explain it, I'm fucking lost. So I know that shit is fucking.
It don't make no sense, dog. You're not even lost. You're keeping up. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Shit just ain't hitting.
It makes no sense, bro. Like,
that's fucking.
Oh my
I'm just
god,
HBO, man.
The worst.
I don't know how they did that.
The worst, bro. Jeez.
You getting anything for 4th of July?
Yeah, I went golfing. I went golfing with Brandon and his father-in-law, and I smoked them. So win for me. And then when I was coming home, it was traffic because the fireworks were going off the whole time. Then I went to the roof for a little bit, and it was pretty packed up there. But outside of that, no, I didn't really do shit.
Yeah, I enjoyed the day off, man. I stayed my ass in the house, and shit, I really relaxed. That's why the pod's coming late, because we decided to chill.
Well, I just knew I wasn't gonna be done golfing by then.
You mentioned before we started, our holidays, woke holidays. What did you say?
Oh, it's the fake, like, it's the anti-holiday woke shit over.
And I think you said that shit never was alive, right?
That shit was never alive, bro. I hate being that guy as Dwight, but like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers ain't stopped celebrating the 4th ever.
And I mean, I feel like even if they don't celebrate the 4th, they embrace the day. Whether you putting it towards something else, you enjoying the day.
Like, it's the real shit is, like, do we really celebrate holidays, or do we celebrate days that everybody has off?
Only days I feel like, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of people probably celebrate is probably Christmas and Thanksgiving. Everything else, people enjoying the day.
I don't even know why the fuck I celebrate them shits, because I think Thanksgiving's fucked up, right?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we know the origins of it is fucked up, but I feel like the masses celebrate it as far as participate in the festivities.
And Christmas, I don't believe in none of that shit, so I don't know why the fuck I celebrate that. And they say Christmas, like, that shit is not real anyway. Like, all that shit, like the birthday shit, like, that shit got moved to a different time, and then they just started making it Christmas. Like, all that shit is weird anyway, bro. Like, that shit.
Once you get into one of them wormholes about holidays, man. It's all a fucking marketing scheme.
Yeah, I'm not celebrating none of that shit. I'm celebrating days that 8 out of 10 of my friends have off work, and we can all get together.
Right.
So that's celebrating convenience. That's all I'm celebrating. 4th of July, I don't even know what the fuck that shit is for real. Independence Day, that's the day we became. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know what 4th of July is. Forgive me for anybody offended. I don't.
Don't care.
I don't know if I'm looking into it.
Don't care.
But we do know who did celebrate 4th of July.
Who?
Michael Rubin.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was his birthday party.
Are you sure? 4th of July party.
Okay, fair enough. That shit looks lit.
Oh man, come on, man. Did he take over? Did he spot? I thought Diddy had the white party. What happened to Diddy shit?
Like, it'd be a little easier for Michael Rubin to have it. Dude, was Michael Rubin like this before he met Meek, or did Meek change his fucking life?
I think Meek introduced him to a whole different lane, and then I mean, we've heard Baby mention him, Drake mention him, obviously Meek mention him. We see him around Hove. Yeah, Meek. As funny as it sounds, put him in the crowd. Like he put him in the fucking loop, and I guess even with his shit like reform, he meeting all the right people and he turning shit the fuck up. I mean, he already was turned up because he was a billionaire, but it just seemed like he's out of here at this point to a billionaire household name.
Yeah, I just listened to his All the Smoke interview like a week or two ago. He's an interesting dude, and he just seems passionate, and it seems like he genuinely like wants to be around those crews, and he likes being around different people. We were talking about it a little bit, but that clip on Twitter going around of like the breakdown of the watches there.
Come on, man. And that was the watches they caught.
That's like, yo, like, also mad funny. Like, I get it. Like, white people are different. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady going to the all-white party with a dick Air Force is crazy.
Why was he in a dingy-ass Air Force?
It's crazy, yo. Like, you just grab a new Force, bro.
I'm like, why is my man Force dingy?
I know, like, that's the look for, like,
no,
white girls.
I don't know if rich dudes do that shit.
I think they do that, bro. Like, nah, a lot of, like, the girls with money be having the dick Force. Yeah, they get them dicked on purpose. I don't seen girls grab Forces, lace them shits up, like, tight and go to a festival so they could wear them out. Like they fuck them Forces up on purpose. Like, that's fashion.
Yo, do you know how fly it would have been if he came in with a crispy one, though? We would have looked at Tom Brady different if his shit was crispy.
I was trying to think it had to be like 800 people at that party at least, right? Like maybe 2,000, something like that.
I don't know about 2,000, but it was definitely a couple hundred.
Yeah, I'm thinking like it had to be like 60% of them had Air Force.
How the fuck they fit in there?
They all had Forces on, bro. Everybody had Forces on.
Dog. I don't even. Okay, so you go to a party like that. So you get invited. How do you react? Are you standoffish? Are you mingling? Are you trying to connect with these people? How are you acting in a party with all these different type of celebrities?
I'm the wrong person to invite to that, bro, because I'm gonna waste that opportunity. I'm gonna waste that opportunity. I'm not gonna do any business endeavors. I'm not gonna pick any brains. I'm gonna be taking shots and getting fucked up with the boys. I'm gonna be having fun. I'm going to be hitting my bop. I'm going to have a good-ass time, dog. Everybody's going to think I'm fun and shit. And I'm going to go on my fucking way and live my life, dog. I'm not going to be taking
the reason I asked that is because I think that's the purpose of a party like that. Because, I mean, you see the status of the people that was there. So everybody there probably don't need a connection and shit. They probably like, oh, we just here to have fun. We all got everything we ever wanted in life. Because, I mean, it didn't seem like anybody was there just to be there.
Nobody was there to hang out.
No, everybody was there to hang out. Nobody was there to fucking.
Yeah, nobody was there to be like, oh, to donate to my charity. No, dog. We're here to get fucked up. They had like a little club afterwards and shit.
Usher, Travis Scott, Meek.
Yeah, everybody's having a blast. And these motherfuckers they breaking down the watches and shit, and they start off with Tom Brady like $100,000. Then they go into like fucking Quavo or something. It's like $250. DJ Khaled $640. Then it's like Jay-Z. Like, oh shit, like ain't nobody talking about the motherfucker got $660, like he going crazy, Richard Mill. And you know the watch guy knew what he was talking about because he was pronouncing all the names weird.
Right.
You know, he's like Richard Mill.
Richard Mill.
Like, damn, that's motherfucking knows his shit. They go, Jay-Z, 7.7 million. 7.7 million, bro.
He should have just stopped the video at that point. He should have just stopped the video at that point.
Wrist, 7.7 million. Because then at that point, it's like, I can't even buy a nice watch. Like, what, I'm going to empty my shit out and get a Rolex just to go in there, and this motherfucker going to have a 7.7 mil? At that point, I'm just going to get like a fucking cool G-Shock.
Yeah, at that point, you don't, you might as well just go with a rubber band on your wrist.
Yeah, do something.
Bullshit.
Do something. You can't compete with that. 7.7 mil, I wouldn't stop looking at my wrist the whole fucking time. Like, how do you take your eyes off 7 million on your wrist? Do you know what kind of shit I would be talking with 7 mil on my wrist, dog? I would get kidnapped so quick.
It's crazy. Do you want to play the video?
Yeah, play the video for sure.
That if you wanted to buy will cost you around $100,000. Kevin Hart wore this yellow gold Audemars Piguet Royal Oak perpetual calendar. There's one for sale, priced at $118,000. James Harden wore his Richard Mill RM030. That'll set you back $190,000. DJ Khaled had on his open work black ceramic Audemars Piguet Royal Oak perpetual calendar. And here's a better shot of it on his wrist. This watch will cost you around $450,000. Mbappe wore his Hublot Spirit of Big Bang. Here's one for sale at $65,000. Jay-Z wore his vintage yellow gold Patek Philippe reference 2499. One of these in rose gold recently sold at auction.
Come on, yo.
$7 million.
Come the fuck on, yo. 7.7 million, dog.
Known as the
We're good.
What are we doing here,
We're
man?
good, yeah. Like
What are we doing
7.7 million, dog. What the fuck are we? And also, like, I'm not trying to be a hater and shit, but like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know if it's big people or like some people just don't have swag and shit. It's crazy. Like DJ Khaled still don't be looking cool with $500,000 on his wrist. Like DJ Khaled never looks cool, dog. He just never looks cool. He's not.
I ain't mad at Khaled, man. Because I mean, what can you do at that size?
I feel like you could get credit. Like Rick Ross be throwing some crazy shit on. You be like, oh, he looks like a cool dude. Like,
I mean, I'll be Khaled's. I'll put a cape on for Khaled. Khaled it was an all white party. I don't know how you can really fuck that up. And he had on the Tiffany Air Ones, friends and family pair. So I mean, I ain't mad at it. He could have snapped if he went Tiffany Paddock though.
Yeah, maybe Paul's on me for judging his swag, but like every time he take out, I'm just like, damn, yo, like get a fucking stylist or something, dog. Like, I don't, man. Like, there's not too many ways you can go with that size though. Like, you either have to go like full like boss mode or like full cash mode all the time.
I mean, you heard Ross said he lost some weight and now the designers fuck with him. I mean, he's a little slimmer than Khaled. Yeah,
that motherfucker almost blew his ACL out on that swimming board, John. So I'm sure he had to lose some weight, dog. He need to get out trying to dive in the pool and shit.
Diving in the pool with knee going is crazy. In front of everybody is
in front of everybody. That's crazy. Then you like, even if it hurts, you got to fake it off. Come on, man.
And then you got to post a video laughing at yourself.
Come on, man. Plus, a lot of these motherfuckers is little as shit too. Like they're short as shit. Good for DJ Khaled though.
Yeah, man.
Jay-Z, man. I was gonna say I would talk so much shit, but like it's not really more of a flex than having Beyonce anyway and throwing 3 in her.
No.
What am I doing? Not only did I throw 3 in her, but she told the whole world I cheated on her and she still took me back.
Yeah.
I'm stunting, yo. Yeah. I'm stunting. Oh, here's a watch, just that fucking top it off. Like, yo, like.
Oh yeah. What you got on your wrist, Jay? Oh, this is just some old vintage shit. Don't worry about it.
Let me cheat on a lady and she could tell everybody about it and take me back. Please, dog. I'm walking with my chest out.
And then they rap about it together on fucking the Carter's album. And they just says chill. All right. He said, y'all can make up with a bag. I had to change the weather. Jay-Z a different type of dude, man. It's a different type of dude.
Good for him, buddy. Motherfucker cheat on me. Well, lady cheats on me. It's a rap.
No, it's a number.
It's a rap. We're not making songs about it. Talking about growth. Sorry, I stressed you out. No,
I guess when y'all the two greatest at y'all's craft, something got to give at some point. I don't know. No. He said no. No. It's a cold world, man.
It is.
Oh man, did you see the ESPN layoffs?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about this other shit. Shout out to Dex, he sent me this. You want to talk about ESPN first? We can.
If the topic better, shit.
No, ESPN, let's run through it. ESPN laid off like what, 20, 30 people, something like that? Or I think it was 200.
Yeah, a lot of notable names too.
And Stephen A. Smith came out and said, shit, I could be next. But it was like Max Kellerman, Jeff Van Gundy, Keyshawn Johnson, like very notable people.
Williams, Todd McShay, which was shocking.
Oh, I didn't realize they let Todd McShay go.
Yeah, Susie Colbert, the NFL lady.
Damn.
Yeah, they kind of snapped. They snapped.
What ESPN's gonna do is like, and it makes sense, honestly. What ESPN's doing is switching from. Really, what they're doing is catching up with the times, and you have to think about it as like they should clear out all that salary. You don't need like the year they laid off 200 personalities and know they still have 1 million left. It's crazy. But they're going to switch on the format of like straight. What do you think? Like they're going straight from broadcast TV to now they're going to content creator, and that's what they're going to start bringing all the podcast guys in like Pat McAfee, and they're going to keep like. That's why Stephen A. Smith, I think, is mistaken. They're just going to take these clips, these clip-driven personalities where they say something loud and then they push it out on social media. They push it out on podcasts. They push it out on YouTube. And that's all we watch now. Nobody like.
But I think that's what ESPN is lacking, though. They don't deliver in the digital space.
I think that's what they're pushing now. That's why you see
them. They could have been doing it like For instance, I'll watch a clip on First Take of them talking about something, and then they'll cut it off halfway as if you could go watch it somewhere else. And it's like, why isn't the whole 15-minute segment on YouTube? Y'all got 6 minutes of one person talking. We don't get to hear a rebuttal. First Take's not coming back on because it's live. What the fuck is going on? Where is the response? I want to hear what JJ had to say to Stephen A. I don't want to just hear Stephen A. part.
Here's the interesting shit is like, what it seems like a lot of those TV shows now and networks are doing is rewarding like scandalous takes. Yeah. And if you reward scandalous takes, it's kind of like what we saw for rap for a little bit now. It's like, who does the most outrageous disses and who does the most, like, it takes all the genuine takes away. Like, and for actual sports fans, like, I don't want to just hear, I don't want to hear all day about like, oh, LeBron's not a top 10 guy. It's like, let's make a real debate about top 2 or 3 or like fucking whatever you may say. It's like, I want a genuine sports debate when I listen to it. That's why I still listen to sports talk. I listen to sports talk when I'm in Philly all the time because they have long, in-depth conversations.
Even for me, what I think ESPN fucking up at as somebody that grew up on ESPN, they don't show fucking highlights no more. And that was the reason for ESPN when I was younger. You wake up in the morning, you turn on ESPN, you see every highlight, every sport. Nowadays, is you see a jump shot in a fucking block, and then they're discussing the game and is this person the MVP front runner in this fucking October. You like, yo, where the highlights at? I want to see the game. I don't care about this. They used to go game, Stuart Scott saying all the fly shit, next game, Stuart Scott saying all the fly shit, next game. Chris Berman giving a rundown of the week's games. It's like, yo, we don't see shit no more. I don't even, like, I used to know baseball players. I used to know damn near full NFL rosters. I don't know it just because they don't show highlights anymore.
Yeah, I think that part of it's dead now, though.
But why? Because you go, but this is what I do, though. I don't go to ESPN anymore. I wake up in the morning, basketball season. I wake up in the morning, do what I got to do to get ready when I'm, before I leave for work, type in YouTube, type in the games, and they got full game highlights.
But that's what we all do now. Doing it. That's why it's over. And we all do that.
But I only do that because it's not on ESPN anymore.
I fall asleep on Twitter, or I fall asleep on halftime at the Lakers game, and I roll out of bed, and I'm looking on Twitter. I go Lakers highlights. Now I can watch the whole joint. I don't have to turn my TV on. I don't have to sit on the couch. I don't have to wait for my next game to come on.
Listen, why not ESPN doing that anymore?
Because nobody's waiting for that shit, John. Nobody's gonna wait for the Raptors game highlights.
I would.
You might be in the minority then, because nobody's waiting for Denver highlights, Raptor highlights, Cavs highlights, just to get to the top of the hour. And now we got the Lakers highlights. When I can pull out my phone and go Lakers highlights, right to it, 5 seconds, watched everything I wanted to watch, and now it's done.
I think it was more
the same reason there's no TRL or 106 in Park, because we can fucking Google the video.
I don't think that's true either, though, because I feel like if it was still around and it was people we connected to, like a Stuart Scott and whoever else is at the fucking desk, we will fuck with it. If Mason Cam is doing highlight recaps, are we not going to watch it to see what they got to say?
But I'm saying that's what they're transitioning to now. They're trying to bring in personalities that are captivating, whether they're scandalous or not.
To was ESPN News on SportsCenter. I remember I didn't watch ESPN News. Why? Because all they did was talk through the fucking whole show.
Yeah.
SportsCenter used to just be highlights, fly shit, talking shit. Remember they had the fucking rock and roll dude during football season talking about and twins? Motherfucker would have a whole rock and roll song about the week and then nothing.
But that's where ESPN's going now, by laying everybody off and bringing in Pat McAfee, JJ Redick, Kendrick Perkins, Stephen A. Smith. These are guys that they're bringing in so you can watch captivating personalities talk sports. They're getting rid of the news factor of it and going into we're selling personalities, just like we're only watching Cam and Mace because we like the personalities, not because they're knowledgeable about sports.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what they're missing. Once the Stuart Scott era was over, it was really nobody on the show that we connected to that we would watch to hear them commentate on highlights.
Well, you're making the argument for the layoffs then.
Maybe, but I feel like they changed. They just went to talking instead of showing us the game. Break some shit down. It used to be Tim Legler on there after a game breaking down a play or two, and then next segment. I don't know, man. I feel like ESPN. I don't know. I feel like they got the. I don't know. I don't know if it's just older people out of touch in the office or what. I feel like they could still be dominating, but it's why not? Like you said, why not just go to YouTube now? Because I don't
live
connect with
TV is
anybody
dead
on
in general.
ESPN.
Live TV out of sports is dead in general.
I feel like it's a space for it, but I mean, I guess if nobody has cable, then is there really a space for it? But I still feel like it's a generation that does faithfully watch cable TV.
They're on the way out.
Yeah.
They're on the way out. So I saw this John Deck sent me earlier, and I saw it on Twitter too. But the mayor or former mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, you remember him?
I remember the name.
Remember the name, right? And his wife have separated, but they're not going to divorce. They're going to date other people while living together. You think that's doable?
No, because where are you going to take them?
Maybe it's a big house, bro.
Could you imagine hearing your wife slash just getting her back blown out while you fucking watching Netflix?
Adam 22 could.
Damn. Damn.
I'm not a cuck, so I wouldn't be into that. But I guess like if you've been married that long and your friends, you want to stay friends. I'm not gonna say their name, but I do have a friend whose parents have been separated for like 8 years and they've been living together the whole time. I don't think I could do it just because like if I'm married to you, and even if it's a cordial divorce or separation, like let's take some space, yo. Like if you want to still be friends, we could like be in a Facebook group or something. I don't know, but like shit, if I get divorced, I don't even know if I want to be friends with you anymore. Like maybe cordial, but like I'm not trying to text you updates and shit. Like yo, how's the dating life?
Nah, that's a dub.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'm good on that.
Crazy. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I got that in me.
Nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think I got that in me.
Fuck that. That's cringy just hearing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I wouldn't do it.
Nah.
Next.
Yeah.
All right. Hottest day ever was July 3rd globally. Hottest day ever recorded on Earth. Are we concerned, or at this point do we just not give a fuck?
Earth on Earth, man.
It's like there's nothing we could do.
There's nothing we could do. We could talk the global warming shit. I feel like if it's a real thing we could do, maybe not, but I would think government would take it more seriously. But when you got politicians saying the shit not real, I mean, how serious can you take it? And how serious would citizens take it if this motherfucker screaming it's not real? This person's on YouTube saying global warming is fake. This other person on YouTube saying global warming is real, but drives a private jet or flies a private jet around the world. You're just like, all right, man. I don't know what to fucking believe at this point. So, hottest day. It was hot as shit today, too. It wasn't even good hot. It was just nasty hot.
I know. It's going to be hot on Saturday, too. I bought a mister for my party.
Oh, shit. You snapped.
It's going to be hot.
Michael Rubin Jr. over here.
Well, it's only a little fan mister. It's not like you plug the fan outside and you hook it up to the hose and then it mix. Like, like motherfuckers have to walk in. I got a volleyball net. So, like, like if it gets too hot, it's not going to cool down to like 6:37. All white party?
First drink, yeah.
Nah, it's like 70-30.
Okay. What the fuck? I'm talking dress code. It's like 70-30. It's crazy. That's crazy.
No, I think it's 50-50. No, not all white party. I'm gonna bring like fucking 3 outfits. So I guess I feel like I'm gonna be sweating out there. I'm gonna be on the grill. That should be hot as fuck, dog.
Oh man, I've been grilling recently, and the worst shit about the grill is you smell like the fucking grill after.
That's the worst, bro.
Crazy.
I was hoping Teddy would do it, but he said he might bring his daughter. It's like so, and Teddy's not gonna show up till 3 hours late, so it's gonna be fucking awful. Hey, if you had kids and you started dating, at what point do you introduce your kids to the person you're dating?
That's a good question.
This is a good question, right?
I guess you'll never know But I guess if you see some type of this could go long term in the situation. But if you unsure about the situation, I would refrain from it as long as possible. But I guess if you got a feeling of this, we about to be around each other for a minute, and they cool with it as well. The person you about to introduce them to, like they ready to meet them, then I think that's when. So maybe when the other person is ready to meet them, if you're ready to introduce them, I guess you should ask like, "Yo, you think you ready for this shit?" Or at least that's how I would look at it. Like, you think you would want to? Is it too early? I would just make sure the other person comfortable with the shit, and they can give you the heads up. Like the other person can be like, "Oh, you moving a little too fast here," or it could be, "Yeah, I think this is going to go somewhere, so yeah, let's do it." Tough situation though.
Good answer, man.
Yeah. What's your answer?
I got nothing.
Oh my fucking gosh! You asked the question.
Yeah, I would genuinely wanted to know your answer.
Oh my gosh! Look at this shit here.
I mean, it could go either way, right? Like, I know some people, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, I know I've dealt with girls where I met a kid, like, second time I hung out with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, what's up? That's my kid, so on, so on. Like, yeah, what's up, Yang? Blah, blah, blah. Like, chop it up, like, early. And I know other girls that would, like, I had talked to for 4 or 5 months, and I was like, like,
yeah.
I don't, like, if I had kids, like, I probably, I don't know for real, because I could introduce you as like a friend, and then if you disappear, it is what it is. But I wouldn't want you to like overly bond with them either, though.
I think that's the main point. Like, what kind of introduction is this? Is this an introduction in the background on FaceTime, or is this an introduction that we going to fucking Six Flags together?
Yeah, are we doing a theme park? Like, are we building core memories? Like, yeah, like if we're doing core memories and shit, like I'm gonna have to like be all the way locked in.
Yeah. What if you introduce your child and the other person doesn't mesh well with your kid?
I always thought that was overrated.
How so?
I really think that's overrated. Like, I think people look into that shit a little more than like it is. Like if I was like, what if the kid doesn't like me? Like, oh, if a 7-year-old doesn't like you,
say they 12 or 13.
Oh, a 12 to 13-year-old doesn't like you? Like, that's how you're gonna make your life decision? Like, the only people I didn't like when I was 12 for no fucking reason.
No, but could you deal with that as the parent of the child? Like, I fucking hate her.
That's fine. Like, that's fine. Like, unless there's a legit reason, like, yo, they're being mean to me, or like, yo, they're
okay,
like,
what if the kid's being mean to the person though?
Then I'm gonna have to tell the kid fucking relax, yo. Like, that my kid's not gonna run shit in the crib, bro. Like,
right.
It's gonna be fucked up if I got a 13-year-old in the house being mean to my girl and telling like I don't like her. I'm gonna be standoffish and rude. I don't give a fuck, buddy. Like, you're gonna have to be respectful around here, yo. Like,
at some point.
Yeah, like, don't like her in your fucking room, then, stupid. The fuck is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't got that. But like, yeah, I know some people be like, well, you gotta mesh well with the kid and blah blah. Man, fuck all that shit.
All right, what if the person ain't feeling your kid? Like, I guess that person just goes off the rip.
Eat a dick.
Like, get out of there. Yeah.
Like, wait, I don't like your kid.
I don't know if it's I don't like your kid, but I don't know. I don't even know how to word it because that's a tough one.
If I'm dating somebody that has a kid, and I'm like, I don't really want to be a parent. What am I doing here?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, this shit's just over at that point. Man, that's a what?
That's my niece. It's Ari's stupid ass. She don't know what the fuck decline means. It means I'm busy, Ari. Hey, fuck. Fucking 5-year-olds, dog. Mm-hmm. Fucking, but yeah, motherfucker tell me they don't like my kid, eat a dick. But I don't have kids, so I don't gotta worry about that shit.
Right.
Fuck. And if I don't like your kid, I tell you. I don't like your kid. This shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, though. Imagine telling somebody you don't like their kid. How do you, yo? Like, yeah, your kid whack as shit, yo. Like, I can't.
Your kid kind of corny for real. Like,
you popping over there, bro.
Ari.
Uncle Joe, your present never came.
It didn't come yet? Well, I don't know why. We'll talk. I'm on the podcast, and you're making me look like a bad uncle, so I'm gonna have to talk to you later, okay?
What's a 5 at?
It's not a 5 at. It's a podcast, okay? Ari, I'll talk to you later.
What's a podcast?
Okay, bye, Ari.
What's a podcast?
Love you, bye.
What's a podcast?
Bang.
Damn.
Kids not too young to get banged on, dog. You gotta implement some boundaries, yeah. Because first of all, why is she calling me talking about my president never came? You're gonna have to wait then. I don't like what the fuck I look like, FedEx? What I was like, she should have asked you why it didn't come.
Where the shit?
You asking the wrong person on the pod. All right, like, yeah, like
yo, my shit ain't come, yo.
Kid's funny as shit.
Meanwhile, somebody else at the job kid playing with the shit.
Yeah, her little ass. Now I got a big ass. Might be creepy, but I got a big ass like stuffed animal cake. So I don't think anyone stole that.
That would be fucked up.
So I don't think so. But fucking yeah, I don't like. She got 500 fucking toys over there, and she tripping about my president come. Relax, yo, to get there when it get there, gang.
Kids is different, man.
See now, if somebody was like, yo, I don't like her that much, I would get it. Like,
that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. When do you think it's the appropriate time to meet the parent of the kid?
What do you mean?
On either side, whether you introduce them or you stupid. Whether you introduce them or that you get introduced.
Are you talking about the baby dad?
Yeah, or the baby mom. Yeah,
baby mom, baby dad. I don't know how all that shit works no more, John.
Yeah.
I don't know how none of that shit works no more. Because I used to always think like if I'm dating a girl with kids, like I would want to like at least like meet the father first and be like, yo, like I'm here, you know, like what's up? Like any questions, concerns, like I don't know. And you know what else like girls always do too? Like they'll be like, well, he don't really got a say in it. And I'm like, yeah, like I get all that shit, but like if I had a kid and like motherfucker was just around like my kid, I would feel uneasy about that.
Yeah, I thought about it. I think I would be on the side of I would trust her not to do no dumb shit. I think that would be my thing. Is like I wouldn't care because I probably wouldn't even want to meet the person. Like I don't. I'll let my kids tell me how they feel about them, and if it's a weird vibe, then it's like okay, maybe I should meet this motherfucker. But if they like, oh, so and so cool, then it's like all right, whatever. But I feel like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't even want to talk to the person. Like I'm trying to leave that shit in the past, bro. I don't hear nothing about you. That's just me.
I like, yeah, I
really just trust the mom to be like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna trust your judgment. Don't let no weird shit happen. We good. Because I mean, say you do meet him, what is that doing?
I don't know.
That's the problem. I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm like, what's the point? I don't know, man. We don't know the rules to this shit, man. Crazy convo.
I really don't know, like, cause like if I had a kid right now, and my ex-girl or whatever it would be was bringing like multiple dudes around, or like maybe even like if they did bring a dude and they started hitting theme parks and shit, I would be a little like uneasy about it. But like, yeah, I guess like you saying, you kind of just have to like, I guess rock out.
Hope there ain't no dumb shit going on.
I guess you got to rock out with that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit's a lot. I mean, I would imagine that shit's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, sips wine.
Would imagine. I don't know. Cocaine at the White House?
Yeah, man. They said Pusha T was leaving hints, man.
You think Pusha T's ever gonna drop a diss or like?
I wouldn't. Fuck it. It's on my time. That's why I hated the Meek shit so much. Because when was there a time limit on the diss track response? I hated that shit. And then it forced him to put out some trash shit. And I feel like if he had time to chill, shit would have been cool. Trav said, could you become close friends with your girl's baby dad?
No. No, Travis. No.
Yeah, that's a quick one. No, Travis.
No, Travis. No. Not a fucking shot. Look, I get all that. Like, oh, we're a blended family. No, we're not going golfing. No, we're not going to be at the baseball games, cheersing or none of that shit. No, we'll never. We could be cordial. We're not going to be buddies.
Cordial.
I'm not buddies with nobody to fuck my lady. No. Ever. I don't give a fuck if I'm 58. Maybe I'm insecure. I don't know. But like, if you penetrated my lady, we are not going to the movies together.
No,
we're not doing it. Maybe birthday party is gonna be the only time I really like family cookouts. Maybe like if it's one big ass going, like I don't even know when. Like no. Nope.
We can do them separate.
Sorry. I don't know.
Whole world, man.
Whole world, I guess. Like, I don't shit. Not a shot. Not a shot.
Yeah, nah.
Not a shot. But yeah, they found cocaine at the White House. I don't give a fuck. Like, people be doing coke.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching, like I said, Succession, and it just goes to show me that these motherfuckers be doing coke.
I try to tell y'all, like, a lot of times, because I like being around a lot of black people and having a lot of white friends as well. Like, there's certain, like, cultural differences. But, like, one of the bigger Johns is, like,
coke.
Cocaine is very common amongst, like, whites that party. And it's not even, like, a crazy drug. Like I don't fuck with coke. Probably because I have, like, a rule in my head, like, if you ever snort something, you're a junkie. That's just me. Like, I don't know if there's any science to that, but I always thought, and I know you can gummy it and shit, but don't nobody want to be like, come on, dog, come on. But, like, that shit is, like, commonly accepted. Like, you could be at a party, a wedding, and motherfuckers just like, yo, you want to bump?
Yeah, like, that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah, it's just mad.
Like, it's a culture thing. It's just like, damn, coke? Nah, I think because black people associate coke with crack.
And I think I think it's like the Whitney Houston interview, the famous one where she like cracks for poor people, like coke's a rich drug, and I think that's really like the like perception before it started getting laced with fentanyl and shit. It was like that was the higher end drugs. So like, yeah, if you out at the bar with your boys that are all lawyers or accountants or stock market guys, and they're all like, yeah, you want to bump like that? Like that's just not a cheap drug. Like that shit's like upper end. Like, yo, you doing well? You can just give out coke like that? That's crazy. Like, oh, nut, motherfucker, up.
You got the coke, so you rich.
You gotta be, unless you trap. Unless you trap.
I think that's what it is, though. Black people look at coke and they just associate it with crack, so they're like, nah, bruh, I ain't fucking with that shit.
Shit, I remember in college. I remember when I was like 20 something. And, like, I was around a certain group of friends, and they was talking about coke, and I was shaming them, like, ew, y'all weird as shit, blah, blah. And they like, yo, you popping Xanax, bro. Like, that's way freakier. Like, I'm like, nah, that's normal as shit. But it was just, like, a different, like, it was a cultural difference. At the time, everybody was popping perks and Xans. Like, we didn't think of that shit as junkie shit. But coke, everybody was like, ew, freak. Like, fuck is you doing? Like, weirdo.
Yeah, somebody pull out a baggie of coke at the party. I'm like,
yeah, like, girl on some shit. Bro, on some shit right now. Like, that's crazy. Wow. But yeah, I could only imagine how much coke was at Michael Rubin's party.
That was funny because I did see somebody quote tweeted that video and was like, the coke man hit a lick this night.
I had to. That's $1 million night.
Yeah.
That's $1 million night.
Yeah. He came up with a couple $100,000 that night.
That's how I know the coke shit is real amongst like the I don't say like whites, but like whites and like whitish groups. Like, I don't fucking know like how like that type of demographic is like they like coke so much. I know people that have coke testers. Like they have the coke test strip to make sure they don't have fentanyl in it. And it's like, motherfucker, if you like getting high that much that you testing it for Fetty beforehand, it's time to put that shit away.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's a good little thing to have though if you're gonna do a damn drug.
Yeah, they got the strips. Motherfuckers test that shit out. Make sure it's not Fetty laced.
Fuck, you got put it in water and shit? How does that work?
What you mean?
Like they do the whole little shake.
I don't fucking know. I don't do coke.
Hey, I thought you do something that thought you were about to educate the masses, man. I don't know.
They got a test strip. I don't sell this shit and I don't do this shit. I have no idea how that shit works.
From that's the Amazon orders, next day shipping. Like how that?
Bro, I don't know. They motherfuckers just put me in test strips now. That's all I know. And then like crazy shit is, bro. I took that shit as science too, because then I heard that shit like 4 or 5 years ago, and now I be asking my friends that do it, like, yo, do you use the test strips? And they all like, yep, got them. I don't know what the fuck a test strip look like. I don't know how that shit work.
That shit like a pregnancy test, like you just
bro, I got no idea how that shit work, bro. Coke, I'm cool on coke. I don't got nothing for that shit.
Yeah, that shit different.
I'm straight.
I couldn't do it. I would feel so beneath myself if I did that shit, man.
Not a shot in the world. Got anything else? You want to random thought it?
We can random thought it. Juvenile tiny desk, man. That shit was amazing. It took me back to my Virginia days, and I was glad that it was cool just how it came about. The whole Twitter shit talking about what the fuck is attorney desk. All right, well y'all telling me to do it. Give me 10,000 retweets and I'll do it. Assuming Juvenile doesn't have the biggest following on Twitter because he doesn't seem like somebody that just tweets. But he got his 10,000, showed up, brought Manny Fresh with him, and they fucking snapped, man. Delivered a fucking show, and it was definitely one to remember. Shout out to Juvenile, shout out to Tiny Desk for having him, man. Shit was fire, took me back, man. And he played everything I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too. Yeah, I thought it was dope too. Dude, the smoky shit's getting on my nerves, but I'm not going to go on that. Random thought, I listened to the Rolling Loud guys that started Rolling Loud on $1 Million Worth of Game last week. And that's just like a very cool, interesting come up of like, yo, I'm going to start promoting concerts and slowly make that into a festival. And it's like, it's not like you need a crazy amount of money to start, like how they did that shit. Like they start like booking motherfuckers at 5,000, catch that shit early. And now it's like, I think the headliners are getting like $1 million at least.
Damn.
Yeah, right? They said they gave Young Thug $1 million to headline a few years ago.
Damn.
I didn't know Young Thug was getting $1 million. But yeah, it was an interesting listen. That one and the Michael Rubin one of All the Smoke, both worthwhile. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. Views from the Chair podcast. Till next time.